So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can have your chapter's website to kind of mimic how National handles sponsors and partners and logos. So for instance, most chapter websites have this section as a connect with us on Facebook. You can swap that to kind of look like this, where it's a sponsor ad, or you can either default it to, again, like the Facebook right here. So to do this ad kind of as iOS slider, again, it's a little bit more tricky than connecting with Facebook. So if you have experience with HTML and coding, that will be very beneficial in this tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Arya National and we can walk you through together that way. So to find the sizing and pixels of this image, all you have to do is, again, similar to how we did the iOS slider, is you right click and then you do inspect. And then that will bring you up the size elements on the right side screen here. So in this case, it's 190 by 176, and the other one is 228 by 224. Your pixels will definitely be different, so you don't have to worry about the different pixel sizes as long as the ratio is correct. So you can just base it off the National's website and just give them that pixel ratio, and once they send it to you, the system will automatically adjust it to the correct ratio or the correct sizing for the website in terms of the monitor screen. So let's get started. Very simple. You have to log into your chapter admin dashboard. So again, you have to be either a chapter admin and logged into this chapter's site beforehand to access this screen. And we're going to be making changes on the home page. So you're going to be doing that through edit pages. And then it's going to be a very similar process in terms of how we change the iOS slider for the landing page. So again, you're going to the home page and just type in home page and then search for that page. Once that page is up, just go ahead and click it and it'll bring you up to the options that you can change and make edits to. So go ahead and scroll down towards the page builder. And then just a side note to show you how the website is kind of segmented is these three text boxes segments these three columns. So in each website, you kind of have three columns. Those are the three portions that it segments to. Now, the first one on the left and the middle one, do not change it or touch these two because the middle one feeds all of your events onto the National's website. So if you make any alternative changes and edits, it will mess up the feed and then your chapter's website will not be able to be featured on the National's page. Now we're going to be changing the text box around this area right here. So you can change this right portion to whatever display or featuring that you want. So I'm going to use Arya Nationals as an example. So again, I'm in the home page on the Arya Nationals website, and then I'm going to scroll towards the bottom, and you're going to change this into a testimonial slider instead of a text box. So how do you do that is you just click on this drop-down menu, and then you go pick your selection of testimonial slider. Once you select that, it will be highlighted, and you click add element and it will appear right there. Now to get rid of this, the text box right there, all you have to do is just click that trash icon and it will remove it. Now you can add as many iOS sliders or testimonial sliders as you want. You just have to create each and every single one of them. So to expand that portion, just click the edit icon and then all of these will be the testimonial sliders that appear. So we're going to expand one of them. And you can also drag the screen down to kind of expand that screen to however size you want. Now, here's where things get a little bit tricky because you have to use the URL image of whatever the picture or the image that they sent you. So that would go right here. And to get this URL link, you would just basically, so you can collapse that. You can either just collapse this and scroll to the top and just click done and then scroll to the top, or your other option is to bring up another tab and have two tabs out, and you can actually do it in this area. You just needed to have some kind of this event description area to work with. Now I typically just scroll to the top and I just do it in the same page so I do not get lost. To get that URL, all you have to do is go to add media and then select your image file and all that stuff. So in this case, I'm just going to go and select this one as an example. And then I'm going to be using the URL you can find is right here. This is the URL that you will be using. So you will just copy this URL, and then you're not going to insert it into the page. You're only going to upload it and then grab that URL, and that is it. If you want to save it into your media library, you can put it into media file or just none, but you're not going to be inserting it anywhere. If you want to double check if you have the correct URL, you can insert it into the page, and then it will appear right there. You can do that also by clicking on it, and then click the edit icon, and then it will also bring you up that URL, just to give you two options of how you want to do it. So again, just grab that URL from whether you want to add the media source through this way or grabbing it the URL this way. Or if you want to just make sure if you have the correct one, you can insert it in, and then just click on it, click the edit icon, and you can grab the URL through there as well. Now just go ahead and close it and just delete these two, the image that you have, because you don't want it to be appearing right here on top of your screen, because that's where it will go if you click update, and this is the area that it will update to. Now once you have that, just go ahead and scroll down again to your testimonial slider and expand that option right there. And then you're going to click on the icon for the edit icon, and you're going to swap this with that image URL, and that will bring you up that one feed or that one image. Now you want to have a hyperlink to the designated URL that your sponsor gives you. So once they give you that link, you will insert that link right here between these two quotations. That is the link that you will be putting in and pasting in to have it when somebody goes to your website and then they click on that image, that will redirect them to the website that they want to have targeted to their audience. Once you have everything done, just click collapse that, and then again, you can add more testimonial sliders if you want to, or expand as many as you want. So it's up to you how many you want to do. And then just click done. Once you click done, remember to scroll and then click the update button, this blue update button, and then you will have this entire thing swapped over to just add images. So instead of the Facebook URL link or the feed, you will have these images as featuring sponsors. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to contact the ARIA National Office. I know this one's a little bit more tricky, so again, if you have any questions, contact the ARIA National Office, and someone there will be able to help you out and walk you through this.